Elisa was a young girl, 15-year-old. When she lived with her mother in the cabin in the woods, her mother was passing a disease that in that time had no cure. Elisa was conscious that her mother one day will pass away. One day, they were talking about Elisa's future.
You know what, Mom? I think it's not fair that you're not healthy and I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, my darling, you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that matters is that we spend time together.
What would you like to experience before going to heaven?
I'm pretty sure all right now I want is food and to sleep, like a pillow or something.
Don't worry, you'll get all that.
After that moment, the teenage girl was determined to make her mother's wish come true. Several days passed after the conversation Elisa had had with her mother. She had already tried to find something or someone who could help her to give her mother what she wanted. No one seemed to care, and that made Elisa frustrated.
What can I do? Nobody wants to help me.
Suddenly, she came up with an idea. She decided to approach one of the healthiest men in the woods, Mr. Nate. He lived in a big tree temple and everyone knew its location. After a minute or two, Elisa had arrived to her destination. As she entered, she felt as important as a princess in a castle. Elisa nervously entered Mr. Nate's office.
Good morning, Mr. Nate.
Good morning, young girl. What's your name and why did you come look for me?
Hi, I'm Elisa. I was wondering if you can help me out to get some food and some comfortable things for my mother. She's really sick and she's gonna die. So can you please help me?
Oh, I'm afraid, Alyssa, but I won't be able to get you something eatable and comfortable at the same time without it having a cost.
Well, thank you. I'll keep looking.
However, Mr. Nate did say something that captured Elisa's attention.
There's some people that can help you much more than I can. The gods. You should go look for them. I'm sure more than one will offer them your help.
Oh my God! How could I have thought about that? Thank you, thank you. Have a nice day.
The determined girl ran out and went to look for the gods. Elisa woke up early and went seeking for the gods. It took her about 10 minutes to reach Mount Olympus, the place of God. As she shared her problems, she started to think no one will help her. But Hestia, the god of cooking, heard the rumor about this girl trying to obtain food.
I've got to find this girl. I know I could help her. I mean, it involves food. Where could she be?
Oh, you scared me.
I'm sorry. I'm Hestia, the god of cooking. You're Elisa, right? Yes, Elisa. I heard you have a problem. Come on, share it.
Seriously? Well, my mother's about to die and I want you to help me get something to eat and something comfortable for her.
Did I hear eatable? Of course I will help. Just let me talk to my friend, the god of agriculture, Demeter. I'm sure she would like to help.
Thank you.
Eventually, Hestia and Demeter were looking for the solution. It was not very easy.
So now that you heard the problem, what can we do to help this little girl?
Well, we can combine our strategies to cook something appetizing and then put it in the magical oven.
You're right, I almost forgot about that.
But remember, we have to find someone willing to be transformed into this object.
I think who that human will be.
Finally, the goddess came into a conclusion. It was time to share with Elisa. They traveled to the girl's house.
Hi, Alyssa. I'm Demeter, the goddess of agriculture. We finally came up with a plan to your problem, but we need your approval.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yes, of course. What did you came up with?
So, we have a plan, but the problem is we need a human to sacrifice themselves to become the object.
Elisa, without hesitating, answered.
I'll do it. I will sacrifice myself as my mom sacrificed for me.
Okay, Alyssa, but this has to be done quickly. Remember, time is a thief. You must appreciate chances when they are given to you.
I know. I will do it today. Just give me a few minutes before the transformation.
Run to her house. She saw her mother sleeping in a piece of rock. She started crying and she started to write a letter.
Dear Mom, I had to leave for some days because I'm trying to find a doctor. That way to help you survive. Meanwhile, I left you a gift. Hope you enjoy it. I love you, Elisa.
After finishing what she had to do, she ran back to Heston Demeter.
I'm here.
Are you sure you're willing to do this?
I'm 100% sure. I've never been more sure in my life.
Okay, then let's proceed.
After 2 minutes, Alyssa was no longer a human. She was a marshmallow.
Abracadabra, make this magical object appear under Miss Mandy's head. Alakazam.
When Mandy woke up, she felt something different.
What is this? Oh my god, it smells good. It might taste good then.
The most delicious and pleasant flavor ever. Then she read the letter.
Dear Mom,
Mandy lived what remained of her life, eating and sleeping, on that magical gift her daughter had left her, waiting for her to come back. To live with her mother in a cabin at the woods. No, mira. That time had no cure. Alyssa.
That you're perfectly healthy. Then it's al revés.
Okay.
Yo soy la healthy, usted no está
Sexy
bien.
baby.
Good morning, Mr. Neat.
Pálida, esa planta la cara.
Haremos albañiles aquí.
taking a break. Bueno, pues, está haciendo un videoclip de lo que lo llevamos. Ay. Bueno, pues ya vamos por la mitad, solo nos falta. Well, we're by the middle part right now. Ya,
Hey,
ahorita,
Mr. Darling.
ahorita es la parte que.
We'd like to type the information.
Ahorita es la parte que es que falta Valeria Godoy, que no ha venido. Pero sí.
Venía en camino, sí.
Pero sí, solo falta Valeria para enfermar los gods. Ahí está la main character, Diana. Y pues sí, we're taking a break.
Que di baile, di dele.
Ahorita no, ahorita sí suena
Como mono.
Son las 2 de la tarde. Está grabando.
After 2 minutes, Alyssa was no longer human. She was turned into a mushroom.
¡Batinang!
So woke up early and went seeking for the god. For her, waiting for her to come back. No, my dicen mucho her.
We have finished! ¡Woo! Terminamos.